Do you think that VCs overlook the Cardano ecosystem?
Some do, some don't. It just depends on the location. Is it a family office? Is it, certainly A16Z and others are like, Cardano. But the problem is that we didn't.
Why do you think that is?
Because we didn't have any Ponzonomics for them. I mean, let's be honest here. The vast majority of VCs, let's just be honest, the way they approach it is liquidity. So they say, when is the token coming out? Where's the marketplace for the token going to be? Do I get an early distribution? How do I exit that early distribution when the retail people come in? And you've seen numerous layer ones and dApps, we won't name names, where they launch to market at a very high valuation, the insiders dump, they go down, and they walk away with a lot of money. And so there wasn't a lot of Ponzonomics to offer, and it was a fair distribution of Cardano. It has a great Gini coefficient. It's one of the most distributed currencies in terms of distribution, so there was no insider distribution to go and sell. Some of these layer ones, which you guys track on your platform, the insider distribution is greater than 50%. So if you're a VC, you say, oh, wow, if I get involved in this, and I get 10% of the supply, and I could get 100x in 6 months, this is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. They look at Cardano and they say, well, where's that opportunity? We say, well, it doesn't exist. It's an egalitarian distribution. So I got nothing for you. But they'll get involved organically because greed is their thing, and that's their fiduciary obligation to their LPs. So where they get involved is when you see multiple Cardano dApps start getting multi-billion-dollar valuations. Because there's something for them to invest in, there's something for them to connect to. So probably 2023, 2024, but it's important to understand that we have our own VC in the ecosystem, Catalyst, which has $500 million worth of ADA inside of it. And it's already funded probably about 1,300 different projects on Cardano, and it admits about 60 to 70 million per year, which is a realistic emission for where the ecosystem is at in terms of its need for incubation acceleration. The big issue we have in our industry is bizarre and outside valuations. You have ventures that are perhaps worth pre-money $20 million because you like the founders, get $1 billion valuation. That's not healthy. And the problem is they have an expectation of return, so where does the return come from? It comes from the retail investor, who gets bamboozled and they lose 90% of their value very, very quickly. I've been in this space long enough to know that's not sustainable, it invites regulation, and then ultimately it's going to be closed off. So the only ecosystems that are going to survive are the ones that value hard work, and the ones that actually take time to construct things and build communities and create real value and so forth. Like what World Mobile is doing, for example, and what a lot of the other people in the Cardano ecosystem are doing, but not just exclusively Cardano. There's plenty of projects in the crypto space that have taken this viewpoint as well. And those are the ones I think will be here in 10 years and still in the top 10 in 10 years, like Bitcoin. And frankly, Ethereum as well. Ethereum was funded for 18 million. That whole ecosystem. It's easy to forget that, No VCs, by the way.
Well, maybe the most contrarian play that you can make is to slow down in a fast moving, hyper-volatile environment and don't break things, which has been the approach that you all have taken, and looking forward to seeing the next year, couple of years, some of these new products come to fruition. The VC ecosystem emerging around the dApp environment, and hopefully in 2 hours or so, hard fork goes off without a hitch. You seem confident, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm either going to be drinking very heavily tonight or it's going to be a good day, but I think it's just going to be a good day.
Well, it's going to coincide with the open bars. So, Charles, I appreciate you coming on and educating me and filling in the knowledge gaps that I've made so clearly obvious in my annual reports by not giving you enough coverage. But I promise I'm going to write at least 3 sentences this year out of the 160 pages. Is that fair?
That's immeasurably better than 0, right?
Well, at least we had 25 minutes to start. So
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate this.
Charles.
Cheers.
Thank you.